welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and today we're getting started on a brand new project. Instead of working on a makeover inside the house like I normally do on my channel, we're moving outside and working on the front door. I am super excited to get started on this because this front door is really looking tired. It's all scuffed up, the paint job is not so good. You can see multiple paint jobs happening. It's dirty, the fixtures don't work together, and really the whole thing doesn't make sense to me. So I want to make this front door make more sense with the interior decor of this house as well. I want to tie together the accent colors that we use inside the home and use them outside, so you kind of get a first impression, a little glimpse of what the house is going to look like before you come in. So this is going to be a DIY budget-friendly makeover that anyone can do over a weekend. We're going to be working with what we have and transforming it to make it look beautiful. So I hope you enjoy watching today's video, and I hope it helps for anybody that's getting started on a front door makeover as well. If you enjoy watching, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that like button, and let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Alright, so before I get started on any big changes with this front door, I need to get it all cleaned up. So I'm using a garden hose just to get rid of any spider webs and dirt and grime that's built up in the corners of this door. So this is a really easy, quick way of doing that. I'm also spraying down the door with just a multi-surface cleaner just to get rid of any scuffs and get as much dirt off as I can. I recommend doing this the night before you decide to do your makeover, just so you can let everything dry and it'll be fresh for the next day. So there's definitely two ways that you can paint your front door. You can do as we've done here, where everything is one color, the trim and the door, or you can do the trim one color and the door its own accent color. And I think that's what we're gonna do this time, just to switch it up and try something else. Right now the trim doesn't even match the window trim, so I've kind of color matched this, and we've got a new color to paint all around the trim, and then we're gonna go all out with a new color for the door. We're also going to be switching out the light, switching out the hardware, or refinishing it, and getting new decor for the floor. So the first thing we're going to tackle is actually the door handle. I want to switch this handle from silver to black without buying a new one, so we're going to be spray painting it. We're going to be getting a new black light fixture up there, so I thought it would look so much better if the light fixture matches the door handle and it kind of ties everything together. Plus it will really pop on our new door color. So I'm going to be spray painting this without removing it. You can remove it if you want, but I don't really want to go through all that, so I'm going to be taping garbage bags and plastic all around so that nothing else gets ruined and I can really focus on just spraying the handle. Since this doorknob is kind of more of a shiny finish, we're going to sand it down a bit, get some of this sticky stuff off, kind of rough it up a bit, and then we'll be able to spray paint it. This is kind of the point of no return. When you see your door handle all scuffed up, you need to make a change from there. So I'm wiping off all the dust, getting it cleaned up before we start spray painting. I'm actually using this Rust-Oleum metallic spray paint in oil rub bronze, and just shaking it up and standing far enough away that I can do light coats of spray paint all across the door handle. This has really good coverage, and it's a nice black color with kind of a metallic bronze undertone, so it looks really great. So this is with 2 or 3 coats of the spray paint. I'm going to finish it off with this clear gloss. This is a protective coat so that it seals it and it's UV resistant, so this is going to work really well to really seal off that handle. So that's pretty much it for the door handle. It's that easy. I'm just going to let it dry overnight so it fully cures. In the meantime, I'm going to take off all the plastic and start taping out the trim so I can get started on painting that. Alright, time to crack open the paint for the trim. This is Behr Marquee exterior semi-gloss enamel. I got it in the color Manchester Gray, and I got that color because it color swatched the same as the window. Now it looks super light. Maybe if I give it a little bit of a stir it will help. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a test to see before I go ahead and do all of the trim. Hopefully that little spot right there dries darker. So it's currently 8:15, Home Depot closes at 9. I am not happy with my Manchester Gray color. I swatched out this Spanish sand and I think that's gonna be way better. See how that matches? And it's so much darker than that. I think this is gonna be best. So I'm headed to Home Depot for the last half hour to try and return this and get a brand new quart of Spanish sand. Okay, I got the new color. Let's try and get at least one coat on before it gets dark. It's dark out now and the bugs are coming out, so time to go inside. I did the first coat of the trim all along these edges, and it still looks really bright compared to the window trim, so we'll see what that looks like tomorrow morning so we can finish it up. But I'll let this first coat dry overnight and we'll see what it looks like in the morning. Good morning. I woke up, checked out the trim color, and it's not the right color at all, so that sucks. This is looking so white. I don't know what's happening. So I went to Home Depot twice today. I went first to get color swatches so I could really make sure I was picking the right color, and then I went back to finalize it. And I ended up going with a smaller size because I don't think I needed as much paint as I thought I did. So this one is now called Safari Vest. This one is satin enamel instead of semi-gloss because I thought for the trim it was just a little too shiny for me. So from what I can see on the lid, I think this is the color. So let's put it on and see what it looks like. Safari Vest is definitely it. See how well that goes? I'm loving it. It's looking so much better. Look how white that was, like way off. So this is 2 coats of Safari Vest all over the trim. It has really good coverage. I'm taking off all of the tape before it dries completely so I can get started on the door. So to prep for the door, I'm going to be painting around all of the open area here, but I'm putting some tape around the window just so that I don't get any paint on that. I planned on painting the trim around the window here the same color as the door, just so that the color can be seamless all across the door. I'm also protecting everything that I've spray painted so that it doesn't get ruined. Now onto the door color. I picked a color called Juniper Ash. It's kind of like a dusty teal, and it really matches with the inside decor in the house. The accent color we've used pretty much throughout the entire house is different shades of teal. So there's dark teal, dusty teal. So I thought it'd be nice to introduce that color on the front door so that you kind of get a little glimpse of what the interior decor is going to look like before you come in the house. This is the color right here. This is Juniper Ash. Very pretty. It's not too vibrant, which I like. It's color, but it's kind of toned down and muted. I actually tested it out on a piece of tape. This is kind of an easy way of seeing what your color is going to look like, and then you can tape it up on the wall. So for the door, I'm using the Behr Marquee exterior semi-gloss enamel. I'm really excited to see what this looks like. Hopefully it's exactly what I was looking for. So when painting a door, you always start with these edges here. So you go around all of this rectangular area to get in all the corners, and then you can go smoothly over all of the flat pieces. This is an easy way to cover your door really quickly and get a really even look. So I'm going around all the edges. I'm actually doing this with a closed door first, just so that I don't let bugs in the house, and then I'll open the door to get all of these edges. I left the trim around the window for last so that I could make a decision to paint it or not. I decided to go over it with the same colored paint so that we have a more seamless look, and then I can open the door and get to all of these edges that you can't see when the door is closed. So I left this for last so that I have minimal time with my door being open. I painted this door on an extremely hot day, so I didn't want to keep the door open the entire time, but if you have a more desirable temperature, definitely paint your door when it's fully open so you can get into all the edges. But anyways, love the coverage of this paint, love the color. It's exactly what I was thinking. Before it dried again, I took off all of the tape to see what it would look like, and we got some really nice edges, except for around the spray painted area. So I found a little hack. You can spray paint into a cup and use a tiny brush to use spray paint as just a typical paint, and you can get around all those edges to really make it look perfect. Using spray paint in this makeover really cut costs by a lot, so you could actually spray paint your light fixture as well to modernize it, but I decided to get a brand new one. I love this one from Home Depot. Thankfully, I had my dad to help me install this new light. It was a little difficult, but the change in shape was so worth it. So the light is finally up. I love the way it looks. It's a lot more modern, but also pretty traditional. It also really goes with our new spray painted hardware. So that all worked out really, really well. Now it's time to clean this area up and get our finishing touches in so I can show you guys the big reveal. I'm coming to you a few days later now. We have an unexpected change that I'm actually really excited about. I finished off the entire makeover, and to be honest, I just wasn't 100% happy with it. I love the new door color, love the trim, love the light, all the little details, but the pink glass insert has been throwing me since day one, and I just really tried to incorporate it. I really tried to make it work, and every time I see this door, I'm just staring at this pink insert and wanting it gone. So I've decided to add another day onto this makeover, get a new glass insert, and really make this door that much better. Luckily at Home Depot, they sell these glass inserts for a pretty affordable price. It's still a budget-friendly option as opposed to switching out your entire door. So I think if I've gone this far with this front door makeover, we might as well just take it right to the finish line and get a new glass insert. I'm really excited about the one we chose. It's gonna look 100 times better, and it's really gonna make this door look like it's a brand new door. So I thought I would add this in here just to show you guys the reality of home improvement projects, home makeovers. Sometimes they don't work out exactly the way you want, and you can make those extra changes to make it perfect. So let's get this glass insert in, and I'll show you guys the big new reveal. If you have a glass insert like this that's kind of aging the look of your door, you can definitely switch it out like I'm doing here. So you can remove these screws from the inside, and it's pretty much popping in a new piece. That's what it says on the instructions. We kind of ran into a little bit of difficulty, but for the final look, it totally improves the look of your door. This is the glass panel that we chose. I love that it incorporates more black, that it will really tie together all of our accents. It's so much more modern. It looks good from the inside and outside of the house, and it will just look incredible. The first thing I'm doing is scoring off all of these edges of the trim because I've already painted it. I don't want the paint to peel off when we remove the window, so that allows it to be a lot easier. If you have any caulking or paint, definitely try scoring it before you do any removal like this. This piece of glass was so heavy. We got it out of the window pretty smoothly. You take off all the trim and you're left with this hole in the door. So we tried popping in this new glass insert, and you know what? It was really, really difficult. I feel like whoever did the hole to begin with didn't cut the straightest line, so my dad had to go in with a grinder and really make adjustments to make sure it fit. So my dad totally saved me on this makeover. Everyone give Charlie a big thank you down below in the comments. This glass panel gave us so much trouble, so we were trying to keep our spirits up. But anyways, it also came with these nice little caps to cover the screws on the inside for a more seamless look. Okay, this front door makeover is finally complete. I am so excited to show you guys the huge reveal. This ended up being such a huge transformation, more than I even imagined, so I'm really, really glad that we could switch out that glass panel and really take it to the next level to make this front door look incredible. So anyways, let's look back to what the front door used to look like. A little plain, mix-match, dated, tired looking, and let's check out what this new and improved front door looks like now. So that's it for today's front door makeover. This was such an easy, fun, budget-friendly, and quick makeover. I'm so happy with the way this looks. I love all the little changes that we made. They were really easy, budget-friendly, but make such a big impact. I hope you enjoyed watching this little mini makeover, and I hope it inspires you to redo your front door. Let me know down below in the comments what your door color is right now. If you enjoyed watching, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that like button, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel for more room makeover videos. I have a toddler girl's bedroom makeover coming and a beautiful backyard makeover, so stay tuned for that. I'm so excited for you guys to see them. Click the red subscribe button down below and make sure you guys have my notifications turned on so you never miss those upcoming videos. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!